Hey guys, how's it going? We are headed to my mom's house on a snowy, cold, late November day. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. The objective today is to move the wall panels and anything that needs to have LED lights installed in it to our new house. The basement is unfinished and it looks like a big concrete walled, half insulated shop. So that's what I'm going to turn it into, a little workshop for me to finish up the van over the winter time. So all my stuff currently is at my stepmom's house, so we're going to go over there and pick it all up out of my dad's old shop and finally give my stepmom a little breather, because she's had to put up with me trying to finish this van. Rose is with us. She's a bit of a goofball. She has real attachment issues. Anywhere I go, she wants to go. As soon as she hears the engine of this van start up, she goes a little mad. Doesn't matter. Her mom, Eva, doesn't matter. She'll go crazy. And by her mom, I mean Annie. If you guys have noticed, I've put on a couple of winter pounds in preparation for the cold. I've just become very undisciplined, that's all. But I haven't been idle. There have been some things happening in the van. I have the audio system in the van all hooked up, courtesy of Morel. They have an amazing audio system here. I combined it with an Alpine radio that has Apple CarPlay. This van was like a mid-model with regards to their radio, and so the headset head unit was left a lot to be desired. It wouldn't even allow the back speakers to work. It's a long story, but anyways, that's done. And with that finished, I can move on to LEDs. Once the LEDs and lighting are all finished, then I can install the cabinetry and the heating and cooling system and plumbing system. Then the van's finished, except for upholstery and countertops, but we're progressing along. Like I said, the audio system's all installed in the van. That was quite an ordeal. And I've been working on another project. The walls of the van are going to have these slats, and each slat is going to have an LED track light that's going to go in the top. I've been slowly working on getting these tracks into all the different slats, while also trying to keep everything organized, because each slat goes for a certain section of the wall, and I don't want to mess up where one slat goes and the other starts. But I think now is a good time to move everything back to the house, because all the major stuff, like the cutting of the wood and the inlaying of the track and all of that stuff that requires some heavier machines and stuff, that's all kind of done. So now I can move it all out here. And then the cabinets eventually are going to have to come to the house too. Yeah, finishing up the audio system in the van was sort of a signal of the turning of the tide a little bit. It sort of spelled the beginning of the finishing of the van. Like these finish jobs, like getting the wood proper, getting the wall panels proper, wiring everything up. It's just been a lot of stringing wires through the van, having to deal with a lot of like cables going here that are going to do this job, and cables over there doing that job, and trying to keep track of everything. Quite a can of worms. I handmade every single slat that will like work their way around windows and everything. So I have like series, like this is the series of slats that will fit the perfect shape in the middle on the passenger side. So those are all stacked there. And then I have a series of slats that look a little bit like this, and the angle here kind of curves up and around the larger window openings, and they're all sort of labeled. What is this? Driver's side 1, passenger side mid 2. You know, these ones kind of, I think these ones fit, yeah, right there actually. And then, pretty cool. This is our car garage. This is where my cabinets have been sort of sitting for a while. I don't even know what stage you've seen of these, but they're quite nice. They have these nice actuators that collapse down very flush, and then the Blum So Close sliders and hinges are quite nice. Some of the drawers have power in the back, which will be energized, and yeah, they're quite nice. These are some parts of the wall, and this is my countertop that has been cut. Got all the wall panels here. Got the upper cabinets here. Hopefully we'll take those upper cabinets home today to the house. So yeah, coming together. I bought this aluminum trim. They're like about, what is that, about a 1/2 inch by a 1/2 inch on like a 90. And I trimmed out all of the edges of the cabinets, so like if anything bumps into them, they'll be robust. It also makes a nice clean edge look on the cabinets. I don't know what has been going on here, but Rose, since we moved, has been all sorts of emotionally damaged.
Emotional damage.
She's like, she won't let me out of her sight to the paranoia extent. She's pooped in the house a couple of times. One of them because he's had a bad stomach, but it's very uncomfortable. Then at one point in time, she became afraid of the vacuum cleaner. So afraid of the vacuum cleaner that she squirts out little fear pisses. It's crazy. Anyways, we've loaded up the van. All my upper cabinets are inside. All the electrical pieces to wire up the LEDs and all the soldering kits and everything. So we're going to take it back home and set up the house shop and maybe get some things done. That'd be nice. Get some things done. Come on. Where are you? Up. This is your home for the ride home. It's a little bit crowded. Sorry. Neighbor across the street loves his magnets. Pickup truck's full of magnets. So we've got another maybe 45 minutes, half hour back. Rose is tucked in behind all the stuff. She doesn't look very happy. There's a lot of stuff in the back of the van right now that is not tied down. It is quite loose, and I have to be very careful in my driving. There's gonna come a day when the cabinets are installed, everything's tied down, everything's bolted to walls or to the floor, and I'll be able to like really drive this thing like it's intended. But right now, I'm taking it very easy on this vehicle so that nothing sloshes around onto my dog. Okay, so it's a little bit farther in the day. Been doing some family things, but also have been laying out everything in the basement. Tomorrow, I'm going to go back to the house early and pick up my cabinets and bring them back here with some more tools. Those cabinets are a little heavy. I need my brother-in-law to help me out. But you can see here a little bit of the layout of how the slats are going to look. Every single one of these slats has been, you know, obviously fashioned by hand, and it's designed specifically to fit a specific place on the wall. So this one is the opening for there's a passenger side window, the passenger side mid window, then we got the driver's side right behind the driver's seat, and then we have this is going to be really nice lit up wall. Each one of these slats, like I said, has a track in the back. And you really can't see it when it's all going to be set up, so they'll be just glowing out of those tracks. But that's for the audio system wall is going to go there. And then this one, I haven't finished staggering all the slats, but this is going to be the driver's side rear. So I have been working a lot on LEDs, and there's all sorts of different controllers with LEDs. And because I have so many different sorts of like items, and more than just one controller can control these LEDs, I'm going to have to do some special stuff. So like, for example, this is the LED strip, and you can control the color and the frequency, and you can make these things do all sorts of different cool things with regards to the LEDs. These have 720 LEDs per meter or something like that. I was doing like 60 LEDs per meter, but you could see the LEDs individually because some of the LED strips were facing outwards, and you can see here these LEDs are pretty uniform. And like, for example, this one you can control with your phone, so I can change the color using my phone's app, and I can also adjust the brightness and make it really bright or very dim, which is probably what is going to be how these LEDs are going to work in the slatted walls. Just an accent light. The problem is that the controller that I got with these lights, it isn't as advanced as the other controllers that I've been playing with. Now, the reason why I have other controllers is because I have different sorts of lights. These lights have a ground, a voltage, and a data link, because each one of these LEDs is controlled by like a microchip. There are other lights that I've gotten that are individual LEDs, like less LEDs, and they have like red, green, blue, and that's what these controllers. The cool thing about these controllers is that you can group them together and you can sync them. And I didn't realize when I got these new lights that these controllers don't group. And because I have all these different wall components that will work together, I need an app that will group them, and then I'll be able to turn on and off all the lights in the van via the app, which is pretty neat. I'm trying not to have too many switches and dials and knobs. With technology these days, you can pretty much just have everything living in the phone or within a tablet. I have a tablet that will be the van's tablet, and that'll have all the apps inside that can turn on and off different things. So anyways, I ordered a couple more of these guys so that maybe we can link them together. So the other thing I noticed is I was really frustrated because, see, that light is on. That's the way it should be. But when you plugged in this one, which I had soldered the day before, I was very disappointed because it did not turn on. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And I realized that if you look at the LED strip itself, you can see an arrow. You see the arrow? I'm going the wrong direction. So the ones that are lighting up properly have the arrow going the opposite direction, which is what the flow of data should be going in order to get them to light up properly. So I wired up the ends wrong, so I put a female on the male end and a male on the female end. And instead of rewire like the actual soldering points, I'm just going to chop them and then solder the one end to the other and the other end to the other on the ones I made mistakes on.
The whole time?
So I've been soldering these ends together, and Eva decided to come down and help me out, so I'm having her understand a little bit about soldering. How's everything? Do you like that new house, honey?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your new school and everything?
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to the YouTube channel?
I have LED lights under my bed, and it looks amazing at night.
I gave her some LED lights under her bed. What color are they?
They can change color.
Yeah.
And I also have a Google in my room that can play you any music and even tell you where Justin Willman from Magic for Humans lives, and how many years or months or days or weeks ago TV shows were made.
She likes to show Magic for Humans. You like?
And also, Google can also let you guess her favorite animals.
Her. Why is Google a girl?
Because she sounds like a girl. So yeah. And she is a girl. So what?
So I just changed the ends of one of my LED strips and we tested it, and how did it go?
It was great.
It worked, right?
Yep, worked.
It worked good.
Why doesn't this work?
It works, honey. So I'm going to continue working in the basement. I don't know how long this vlog is going to be, but I'm going to just try and put something up. Just say hello to the channel. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Do you like to be in Daddy's videos?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love to.
Yeah, she likes it. Rose, you feeling better?
So you were making a video this whole time?
No, just a little while.
Oh.
You want to say goodbye to everybody? You stressed out, little dog?
So you have more than 100,000 subscribers?
Kind of. Kind of. All right, guys, take it easy. Jayoe.
Jayoe!